It's always nice to have your stuff in Polish. No, I did not want to do that actually.
The last.
The last? The last.
You'll learn quick.
But, yeah. Good one. So, hi, I'm Radu. Just Radu. And you probably didn't hear about Sematext maybe until like half an hour ago. We run Sematext Cloud, which does log management, does distributed transaction tracing, metrics. We just add real user monitoring. And yeah, so a few things about Sematext itself first. Actually before that, we run that, so we call it Sematext Cloud, which means we have it hosted, but we also sell it as Sematext Enterprise, so you can install it on your own infrastructure. So, you know how there's serverless, we are officeless, we have literally no office,
Homeless.
office to be talking about.
Homeless.
Homeless. Yeah, we're homeless. Yeah, so we're literally like we're completely distributed. That's the thing, and we meet at conferences like this one to make fun of each other, I guess. We initially started out as purely a services company. We did and still do consulting, production support, and trainings for projects built on top of Apache, Solr, and Elasticsearch and the Elastic Stack. And we still do that, but we're actually, most of us are now focused on our product side, which is Sematext Cloud I've been talking about. We are, unlike most companies in this space, we are 100% bootstrapped, so we kind of organically grew. And the fact that we're bootstrapped kind of let us build things that hopefully solve people's problems, not just be pretty. So about those, I want to say about a few things. Our new application monitoring agent is open source, and it's also pluggable. So if there's some integration that we don't have yet, you can go ahead and change the configuration file and probably add a new integration by doing that. Worst case scenario, we can write a new plugin. Our infrastructure agent can discover new processes and like services in your network, including in containers. And we also provide, as part of our infrastructure monitoring, we have like an inventory where we have things like your RPM versions and kernel versions, so you can figure out if something's like vulnerable, like out of date, so you can upgrade it. If you use our Docker monitoring, we have a different agent for that as well, and it will pull up like out of the box not only metrics from your containers, but also logs and events. And it also parses a bunch of logging formats by default, like Elasticsearch and Solr and Apache logs and Cassandra and so on. And obviously you can add your own parsing rules. We had transaction tracing for a while, but it was focused on Java. Now we have like an open tracing compatible implementation, so it works on more things. And if you're into that, we actually wrote a series of blog posts on Jagger and Zipkin, including like a comparison between the two. And about APIs, like how we push stuff for metrics, we actually expose the Influx API, so anything that can talk to InfluxDB will also be able to send metrics to us. And the same thing for logs. We expose the Elasticsearch APIs. If you have something like Logstash, you can easily point it to us and send data. We actually expose the same API for reads. So we can obviously run our own UI, but you can use something like Kibana or Grafana or Zoom data to pull logs, or you may be able to create alerts and things like that. And we actually have Kibana. If you like Kibana, we actually have it integrated, so it's kind of one click away. So that's pretty much it. You can find us at our booth. Definitely, if you have any questions, we're there to answer.